Hey, it's Jay. So, here, I was in the middle of starting to dye my hair and I was like, hey, why don't I do a video? Because I probably am not going to get a chance to do another one. Tomorrow morning, I'm going in for surgery. It's not anything big or a big deal or whatever, but so I'm going to be kind of out of it for a few days, and so I just wanted to let you guys know I didn't forget about you. And also, you get to watch me dye my hair, which is so much fun. Um, Anyway, so to do this green in my hair, I did red before. I had the red. Um, and to do the red, I kind of used the same type of dye, but it was a different process. But with the green, it's easier. I don't know if it's because it's like the pigment or whatever, but um, the green, I don't have to bleach it or anything. I just put it right on. And I use Pravana Chromasilk Vivids, and I use a half a thing of emerald and a half a thing of green, and just mix it up. I don't add anything in it. I don't put conditioner. Some people put conditioner in it. I don't do that. Just mix it up and put it right on, and then I leave it for about 45 minutes, and then I'm done. The only thing that sucks is that the green like stains my scalp really bad, but whatever, I can live with it because I really like this color a lot. This is probably one of my favorites. Red is my favorite too. I love the red, but I had the red for so long that I kind of got sick of it, and it started to be like a normal color for me. I say a lot, don't I? Sorry. And I promise I'm not stupid. I'm just trying to think of my thoughts, which are going faster than I'm talking. Anyway, yeah, so I tried to go purple. Like, after the red, I, like, bleached out all of the red, and I tried to go purple. The purple never really took, though. Like, and I used Pravana, because usually Pravana is, like, really good color. It's, like, a professional color, and you can't get it unless you're a professional hairstylist. I get it on Amazon, to be honest, and also eBay sometimes has really good deals on like doubles, so you can get two for like 15, because normally I'll pay $10 each for them. But anyway, so going back to it, I was using really good color, and I don't know why, it just, my hair would not take, even though it was like bleached hair. What is this here? Come out of here. Anyway, even though it was bleached hair, like, it wouldn't take it. It would go, like, after a couple days, it would fade back to my natural color, which is blonde. Like a dark, like, dirty dishwater blonde. And so I just couldn't get it to take. And so I was, like, talking to Franz, my husband, and we were trying to figure out colors. I'm like, what color should I do next? And he's like, you should do hot pink. And I'm like, nah. Like, I like certain pink things. Like, if you know me, I'm not a pink girl. Like, I have, like, certain little pink flare items. Like, I have Converse that have, like, pink laces or pink eyelets. But, like, hot pink. So, like, I do have some pink, but I would never dye my hair pink. He wants me to so bad, but I'm sorry, honey, it's not gonna happen. So I was like, well, I had this friend in high school that he had green hair. Well, he had normal hair, obviously, but he cut his hair in, like, the mohawk, like a mohawk, like, all the way back, and bleached it. And back when I was in high school, that sounds like I'm so old. I am. Back when I was in high school, if you wanted to bleach or dye your hair any other color, other than like brown, blonde, or black, you had to use Kool-Aid. Like, you didn't have even like the Manic Panic, like the little temporary colors. We didn't have even anything like that. We just had Kool-Aid, or if you could mix up some other kind of concoction, then whatever. But anyway, so he used green Kool-Aid and dyed his hair, and it was like bright green. and I loved it, and it looked so good, and I was like, oh my god, I love that so much. And so ever since then, I've wanted, like, it's just been something that I've wanted to try, but it's green, so it's like, it's a scary color because it's green, you know, and it's your hair, and it's not a hair color. You know, like, at least bright red is a version of red, or, you know, same with pink, or, you know, even blue. I don't know why that green was like the scariest color to me to do. But so I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to do green. Hello. I was like, I've always wanted to do green. So since I'm changing colors, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And the first time didn't really work out that much because I used Clairol. It was, I got it at Sally. It was just like basically the way that I did my red hair, I dyed it with Clairol, like a Clairol dye, and then I went over it with a stain. And so that's how I was going to do this one. And I was going to dye it because they had one that was green. It was like green envy, or I don't even remember what the color was, but anyway, I was going to dye it and then go over it with a stain, and it turned like jade, like almost like I know jade is kind of a green color, but I wanted it to be more of like an emerald, like bright green, but it turned more of like a teal jade color, and it was not. So I was so disappointed, and I was like, oh my god, you know, now what color am I gonna do? And I guess maybe I should just go back to red. And so yeah, he's like, just give it one more shot, my husband. Give it one more shot, just try it again, see what we can come up with, and if it doesn't work out the second time, then we'll go back to red. And so that's what I was gonna do. The second time I did this, where I just did half of one color and half of, because the green is more like a teal green, and then the emerald is like the bright green. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna do both, just mix them both. And so I did that, and this is the color I got, which is perfect, and that's the exact color that I wanted. So I'm going to be green for a while. It kind of sucks having the colored hair though, because you have to, the upkeep of it is a pain in the ass. Like, I probably every week and a half, every 2 weeks, I would have waited. Every 2 weeks I have to touch it up. But it's good because it keeps it vibrant, and it's worth it having, you know, because I get compliments on it and stuff like that. And my pet peeve about colored hair is people that don't keep up with it. And there you see them walking around with like faded colors, and it's all like an inch grown out, and like it's supposed to be, you can tell it's supposed to be blue, but it's like, it looks almost gray because they haven't kept it up. And that is my biggest pet peeve. And so I don't judge other people for that, but like for myself, I'm like, I don't want to look like that. So I keep it up like pretty good. So the reason, on that note, the reason that I'm doing this today, instead of, because I usually do it on Sundays or Monday, but the reason I'm doing it today is because I am going in tomorrow, like I said, for a minor surgery. It's not anything big. It's not a big deal. Like, I'm fine. It's just like you go in and have the procedure and then come home after you're done. Like, I'm not even going to be in the hospital. So, but I hate doing the back. It's so hard. Anyway, and I don't know like how long I'm going to be out of it for also. So, sorry you guys, my nose is so runny, and I know that's so disgusting. I don't know why. I'm probably nervous. I don't know why. Anyway, back to my train of thought. I'm so sorry. This is like an all over the place video. I don't know if I'm even gonna post it, but yeah. So anyway, but I'm supposed to be out of it for kind of out of it, not being able to drive, like on my like bed rest, I guess, kind of for like 3 days, because I'm gonna be super sore from like healing and everything. So that's why I was saying I don't know if I'm going to have the time to make a video, or even if I do have the time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because yeah. So anyway, so there's that. And I know that we were gonna do like a couple videos with my kids, but they're with their dad for a couple of days, and so we're gonna have to kind of postpone that a little bit too. I wanted to do like that Jelly Belly Bean Boozled thing. Like I wanted to try and do that because that's hilarious. I did it with them before, my two boys, and it was hilarious. It was so fun. And so I went to the store and I found it at, I get all of them. I found it at Walmart when we were at Walmart the other day. And I was with Franz and I was like, oh my God, like we have to do this. Like if you guys know Franz, you'll know like he's the most hilarious person in the world. And doing that challenge with him is going to be like epic. So anyway, that's, ew. Damn it. Okay. So anyway, that's going to be awesome. So I'm waiting to do that challenge for when we have the boys. If you guys think of any other kind of videos that you want to see, let me know. I also told you that I was going to do like videos of my oil painting stuff. I'm still going to do stuff like that as well, but fitting it all in and doing all of it. I know that like unboxing stuff is huge on YouTube right now. And my two boys love it and they watch it like crazy. So I don't know if you guys are interested in anything like that. I could do that. Just ideas. Give me ideas. Comment. Let's see. Other than that, anything else going on? Not really. So instead of you, God damn it, this is going to take me forever. So instead of you guys sitting here and watching me do this, I'm going to pause it and do another video, like an after video. That way you can see like how it turned out, and not have to sit here because this takes me like a half hour. So you don't have to sit here and watch me do it. Anyway, so I will update you soon. So definitely subscribe, like below. I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye.